Welcome, everybody, to the Week 10 Marquee Matchup Week Recap. We are live here at Johnny's North, 401 North 2nd Street. We are joined here tonight. We're just going to go right in order, directly to my right, for now anyhow, Jason Cubby Huang.
I finally saw Sausage Party!
We're going to get to that. That's very surprising.
It is very surprising. It is.
And you didn't even have to share someone's account.
I did not.
Very proud of
So
you.
I feel legal.
Good job, Coug.
Thank you.
Directly to Cougars right, we have representing Invictus Fitness, our official sponsor for the week and one of our main sponsors for the year, Angela the Impaler Finch.
We're not sure if that nickname is good or bad for business yet. Still out. Jury's still out.
I think it's great for business.
We'll see.
I mean, it worked out for Flavian Paler. He did well.
Yeah, no one's forgot him.
No one's forgotten him. That's true. And they'll remember you forever. There you go.
And last but certainly not least, representing the Free State Growlers, Seth Super Sports Sanchez.
Speaking of Invictus Fitness, I hope they still sponsor the Jerome Lawrence calendar this year, despite my rankings. Might have cost myself a little money on that one.
All right, so happy.
Angela's not laughing.
Yeah. So before we get started, our two chosen charities this year, Lawrence Pride and the Willow Domestic Violence Center. But this week is sponsored by Invictus Fitness. So, Angela, you want to give us a little blurb about Invictus Fitness before we get started?
Yeah, I am the owner and operator of Invictus Fitness. We specialize in personal training only, so we do one-on-one training, couples training, small group training, and we have trained everyone. Myself, I've trained people from ages 6 up to 90. So we've worked with a lot of people who are athletes who are coming off of surgeries. We work with older individuals. And really, we're able to kind of cater our workouts to whatever your needs are.
Good deal. And we definitely thank Invictus Fitness for being one of our YSC main field sponsors this year. That is very awesome.
Happy to do it.
So jumping right onto there, marquee matchup weekend, Invictus Fitness Field, YSC 1 at 5 p.m., Free State rolled Ricks harder than your uncle after 2 edibles on a weekend barbecue, 9 to 5. Seth, you were there. Why don't you run us through? Oh, actually, there are quite a few notes on this game, so we'll jump onto those notes real quick. Rick Rollers, Alicia, good line in the first to third. Malloy popped up kick by Missy to himself. Collision at second, Malloy and Missy. Great bunt by Alicia in the fourth. LS moving to make a catch in the fifth. Rex catches. I can't read. This is small. Cougar spared money on the print. Why don't you go ahead and read it, Cougar? You got that laser.
I can read. I'm Asian. I can read. I can actually see. Anyways, what does it say? LS moving to make a catch in the fifth. Rex catches beam from Malloy to get out in fifth. Great bunt by Alec in seventh. First, third, double play by Growlers to end top 7. Great kick by Alyssa, but thrown out at home. Danielle fell in the outfield. Oh, I hope she's okay. Dustin out in 9 for running through the white bag.
She's fine.
Free State.
Oh, is she? Oh, good. Yeah, she's fine.
All right. Rex forces throw at third to score. Good catch by Dustin to end fourth. Heads up kick by Missy to score 1 in fifth. Wipe out catch by Dustin to end fifth. Sixth inning was 3 up, 3 down on both sides. Jeremy scratched in eighth. Dustin outfield MVP. Unquote.
Well, if that doesn't paint the picture, I don't know what I'm going to do. I know there's a couple of Rick Rollers here if they want to talk. I see Malloy. You want to talk? You go after? Okay. All right. So, yeah, that was a good kickball game. I think that was a good marquee matchup by the board putting it together. It was a close game all throughout. Yeah, shout out to Rollers number 3 kicker, Alicia. She had 2 triples. She probably left an imprint of a kickball on Austin's chest in the first inning. She rocketed off him so hard. Number 00, I can't remember his name. It says Spencer on the back of his jersey. He had a couple really nice throws across the diamond, including from bump block over to third to get force outs over there. Our boy Rex, great catches. He had a super athletic play in the first inning. When the top of the base was still wet, he jumped up and hit the top of the base and probably could have fucked up his ankle pretty bad, but ended up scoring and bringing Aaron along with him for a home run. Let's see. Austin Myers threw out 4 people in this game, not force outs at the base, but actually hit them. 3 of them.
He sniped them?
He sniped 3 people at third and 1 person at first. And obviously without those, we don't win the game. My girl LD had a beautiful slide. And then in the 9th inning, Rollers have the bases loaded. And our catcher. They loaded 2 outs. Farai's up. Tying run is on first base. We crunch it down. Like we had gotten beat on a bunt, suicide squeeze the previous week by Amir. So can't let that happen. Farai just makes it right in front of home plate. And Truman, instead of grabbing the ball and touching home, fires it to first base. Gave every single growler a heart attack, but he got the out. We won the game. Lindsey just literally fell over on the mound. It was a great way to end the game. It was very stressful. It was a close game all throughout, and shout out to Malloy and his team. Obviously, very tough opponents. The athleticism is, nobody in this league is more athletic than this guy. So I'll let you take it from there.
Appreciate that, Seth. Like Steph started with, this was kind of like the Austin Myers introducing himself to the Rollers. I told the team, I've been telling the team all year, when we run bases, we got to have eyes, got to know where the ball is. They just sometimes have a focal point of the next base they're trying to get to, and they don't know where the ball is, and they get hit with it. When I base run, I make sure I know where the ball is, so in case it's thrown at me, I can dodge and get another base, because the ball is all over the ground. But Austin Myers, dude, is just phenomenal. It takes a lot of confidence to throw the ball at somebody, because you know you can miss, but he's been doing it for so long, it's just second nature. This is another game that came down to our offense. It really comes down to me again. Same thing with Sacred Sword, not getting on as a leadoff. I was the first out, so it's just demoralizing for us. We're the first team kicking, we got to score, but I'll clean it up. Just got to get back to bunting. That's what's going to get me on, so I'll do that. We picked it up in the middle to the end of the game. We started scoring some points. Alicia had a big kick left field, got us in. So I did call a bunt for Farai with bases loaded. It was more like a squeeze bunt. They had a bunt block that I thought he could beat past her if she was able to grab the ball and field it, but the execution just wasn't there, and we'll get better. We ran it against toe poke, so that's why I called it again. When they went all male outfield, I know that they're expecting a kick, so if we can get a bunt down 1, especially start it foul and let it come in fair, I think we can score a run and get them on. So. But other than that, great game. We got a lot of things to learn, so getting ready for the tournament.
House and the smooth elevator music after.
The 3rd inning, 11-6. The notes on this game were thorough. Jazz House ball was pumped up in the top of the 2nd.
Oh, jeez.
Very thorough notes for a very interesting game.
Yeah.
Those Jazz House kids are, I don't know if people still get mad when you call them kids. Comparatively,
They're kids.
Yeah, those kids are good. They are going to be very, very, very good in the near future as well. Hats off to them. They led 4-0, I think, going into the 3rd. We got together, turned it on, did what we needed to do. I personally made a couple errors, base running. Did not necessarily agree with a couple of them either, but that's neither here nor there. Calls are made. They were made both ways in the game. They affected both teams. Didn't lead to runs, didn't lead to anything like that, so more so anything that runs came off the board. So hats off to Jazz House for a great game played. I think it was a good litmus test to them to get them ready for the tournament. Rick got what he wanted. I think it only helped the kids get better, and I think it's going to put them in a good position going into the tournament. That's all I got to say about that.
Okay.
Angela, Lou,
No.
you guys refed. Do you have anything to add on?
Lou refed. I did not.
Lou did a great job.
I heard maybe you were being held back on a couple calls, but you didn't get ejected, so that's
Oh,
good.
for sure. I didn't get a warning. None of that. I mean,
Physically held back?
no, not necessarily. I didn't. I wouldn't say held back. Like I said, I'll stand beside anything I said. I did not agree with 2 calls. One was a possession of the pitcher having the ball in the defensive diamond when I was rounding third and scored. I didn't agree with it. I voiced my opinion. I let it go. We moved on. Another one was when I was called out coming back after rounding second base. I felt I got my foot down on a throw that hit me in my thigh. I said twice that I did not agree loudly with the call. It didn't overturn it. It's not going to overturn it. Moved off the field. There was an interaction with the first baseman for Jazz House. I believe that player was warned. That's not in the notes. We all moved on with the game. The game ended. It is what it is. I, however, stand by what I said. I disagreed with the call. And I think at one point earlier in the game, there was another call that there were a couple calls where the crew all had to get together. Everybody asked what happened after the fact. Everybody moved on. So, you're not going to agree with every call. I'm louder than most, and I'll be the first to admit that. So that's, I think, for better or for worse, what separates me out from about 95% of the league. You'll hear a lot of other people voice their opinions loudly, but not necessarily stand behind what they said or stand behind the things they did or their actions on the field later. So it was what it was, but none of the calls changed. So
You won the game.
And my hat's off to the referees.
You won the game.
Yeah, my hat's off to the referees. They got together every single call. No one's bullied them or made them change their tune for any differing opinions. So great game for everybody. YSC2 at 5 p.m. Invictus Fitness stomped a mud hole in the Squids and walked it dry, 17-0. I believe this one was a run rule. Correct.
Yes, I think it was a run rule, and I don't know if we kept playing. It kind of seemed like it was a little long, but
Yeah, there was only one note. Invictus, Grand Slam, Austin in the top of the second. More Nick kicks, please.
maybe Nick wrote that in. Yeah, I mean, obviously, coming off of a couple losses late in the season, we really wanted to, win this game and do it with an exclamation mark, and just really execute on offense where we haven't been able to the past few games. And I think we did that. I think Courtney said they were missing, a few people, as it's kind of been that way all season. So we weren't really sure which, what team we were going to get when we came up there. But obviously, like, when you're playing Love Garden, you're going to respect them. I think their lead off, Tyler, and then Eric, their two-hole, got on maybe every time. But, we were able to keep them at 0 still. So, feel pretty good about that for our defense.
Cougar, go deep in the jump drive. When was the last time Love Garden got shut out? I mean, they're a historically extremely potent offensive team. It's weird to see a 0 next to Love Garden's name.
Memory's not that good.
Yeah, that's a lot of scrolling.
That's a lot of scrolling. Like I said, I had something for it. It's destroying the clothes washer and the dryer.
Yeah.
Last year. Yeah.
We'll just go with never.
I don't know about never. It's like they might have gotten shot out once or twice, but it's been a minute. So yeah. So impressive. Courtney, you want to talk? She got nothing. Okay.
All right, YSC2 at 7 p.m. The Midnight Tokers get their mellow harshed as the Ghosts walk off with the bag, 9-8.
Yeah.
Let's see the notes on this game. Home run by Vic in the top of the 4th. Home run Jaden in the top of the 8th.
By the way, Jackson Wagner did not play in this game.
Yeah, I didn't think he did.
No, he
saw
didn't.
him
I
off
asked
the
him.
field, I think, what would have been after or before their game, and it did not look like he was game ready.
No,
so.
I asked him. He didn't play. Yeah.
Like Jess was saying on the podcast last week, Jaden for Tokers, super underrated.
Yeah.
That guy can boot it. He's fast.
He's got a
competitive.
hell of a leg
Yeah,
on him.
yeah. Honestly, this is one of the more surprising results of the week for me. I know Tokers have been hurt and not having the season that they wanted to have, but
Yeah.
that's a big win for the Ghosts.
Just a little insight, Ghosts, I know they picked up Logan's nephew that was in town, and he's super fast, and I don't know if that played a part, but I think they went to like 11 innings or something, and I played softball with him on Monday, and he's very, very fast.
First game of the year for him?
Yeah,
First
he's
and
never
last?
played,
All right.
yeah. He's in town before he goes back to college for basketball, and yeah, he's very, very fast.
Hottest free agent of the offseason. Now we know his name.
YSC3 at 5 p.m. Global Cafe serves up hot L's with a side of humble pie. 13-4 over Lawrence Shirt Factory.
2023. I got nothing. Sorry to interrupt you, but Ben from Right Line just told us last time Love Gun got shut out, 2023, July 9th, by guess who? Game of the Streak here. You guys.
Us.
5-0.
5-0.
5-0.
That sounds about right. That's what I would
Yep.
guess.
And there were no notes on this
There were
game,
no
so
notes.
we're going to need someone from Global and Shirt Factory to come down here and talk.
Here's Calvin from Shirt Factory.
I'm here.
Hi, Calvin.
No, like this week was just kind of a bad kicking week for us, and Global didn't miss. Every kick they had, every bunt they had was placed really, really well. Everybody played their role for their team. We're kind of moving around with the lineup a lot, trying new things, and I feel like we're a little uncomfortable. Nothing's really clicked in a while, but I mean, I still think we have the confidence to go out and be as good as we can be. I mean, we played probably our best game against Invictus, and since then, I don't think we've really clicked the same. But I don't know. Global's good. They kick well.
Question: is Ian coming back for the playoffs, and which weeks? Do you know? Calvin.
That's a Bree question.
That's a brief question. Huh? Surprise? Okay. Fine.
Gambling aficionados want the injury report.
Yeah, Bree. Okay, I don't care. Me too. Thank you, Bree. Don't gamble.
That questionable designation. Yeah.
I'm with you, Bree. Don't gamble.
I don't know.
Yeah. Thank you. Cool.
YSC3 at 7 p.m. The Harpies shredded JBs like the chicken in their tacos, 10-3. Notes on this game: Harpies, Thomas, great throws to first all day. JBs, great catch by Chris in center field, looked like it was gone. Wonder if he climbed the fence.
Not like Brett from Shirt Factory. Not like
That gets the people
that.
going.
Is,
That or Jim
that's still
Evans.
insane. I can't believe he did that. And he lived to tell the tale.
Where's Emberly? I know she's here. She's on her way.
Amberly.
Ben, what was the Sharps spread on this game? Because 7 feels about right.
Yeah.
8.5.
8.5. Okay. Yeah.
Here's Amberly from Harpies.
Yeah, no, that was a good game. I think we went back to the basics, which I really wanted to do since the beginning, and kind of focus on defense. Defense wins ball games. So I was really happy to go out against them. They're a great team, super fun. Have some fun history with them too with Sod Squad. So Ross is an absolute beast. I feel like there was a lot of ladies' notes that were missed, so I hate to see that. There was a lot of awesome plays. I got to give it up to Britt, who was my pitcher. Humble brag, I don't care. I got about 5 line drive catches, so that was pretty awesome too. I'll put that on there. Probably one of my best defensive games. You know, you got to practice what you preach. So I was like, I cannot fuck up now. But got to give it to him. It was a great game. So thank you.
Hey, where's the Eagles guard? What's that? What gives? Oh, okay. That's true.
The
She's already
shit stains
shifted
aren't
to
coming
Halloween
out.
mode.
Yeah, go Birds.
YSC4 at 5 p.m. The late fees got hit with an overdue ass whooping. 13-5. Recess
The
rejects.
war continues.
Oh, sorry, I just had to do that. Robin was yelling at me when I was disagreeing with my diamond call on our game, so there's a throwback.
I see emails to the board tomorrow.
I know. I'm just.
Oh dear.
You're here. I'm blaming you. Ben wrote them.
Oh, I'm gonna ensure that people are focused on something other than that.
It was Robles.
Gosh damn Robles. Oh my God.
The notes on this game. Recess rejects. Javi with the bomb to right center in the bottom of 3. Jackie hit for the cycle.
Wow. Cycle.
Wow, nice.
Yeah.
Wow. That's impressive. There was cycle. Lou does that in his sleep from Invictus Fitness. He does cycles. He does for the cycle.
He doesn't hit singles.
Well, he does hit the cycle, but yeah, the rest of it, yeah, no. Yeah.
That's 3 in a row for rejects.
Yeah.
One of the hottest teams coming into the tournament, man. Good for them.
Yeah.
6-4 in the season. You know, it's arguably the quietest 6-4 season in KBKL history. It has to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I blame you guys for not talking about it enough on the podcast.
On me?
Yeah.
No,
No, I
that's
blame
my
Ben.
fault.
You know why? Because Ben hates predictions with Recess Rejects franchise. And I blame Ben. He hates having predictions with them.
No, that means I'm not doing my job.
No. Thanks, Ben.
YSC 4 at 7 p.m. Post House slams the door shut on Red Legs in extras like last call at the bar, 12-11. Notes on this game. Interference on Ricky. Nick scores. Nick sticky fingers top of 12. Post House. Ricky scratched in the bottom of the 9th with an injury. Jordan with a catch in the bottom of the 11th. Jess, take it away.
I mean, I feel like most of the league has probably watched this game by now. But yeah, I mean, it was a really good game. Like I knew it would be. A lot of people really doubted us. So that's really all I have to say is, a lot of people were calling us ass. I had Marcus bet that we would lose by 10 plus runs and keep underestimating us because I promise you the top 6 teams aren't anymore. But yeah, shout out everyone on our team. I think a lot of us want plays back. I know I certainly do. I had a couple of throws that were out of character for me. Jordan tipped one over Angel's head. That was unfortunate. And then, Trey made a throw late that he wishes he could get back. It's all those things that combined, if just one of those things would have been different, could have been different outcomes. So that's like what we're reflecting on. Shout out the refs. I thought they tried their best the entire time. They talked about so many calls. So that's really all I can ask for them. But I'm also very sore because Post House is very picky about their pitches, which makes sense. I'm not talking crap. But 2 hours and 15 minutes of that, whew.
Hi, Nicholas.
Hi. How are you today? What did I text you? We knew this was going to be a really hard game, but we were also looking forward to it all week. This is probably the most hyped we've been about a game in a long time. We felt like we really deserved this one. And, yeah, we definitely showed up. I'm proud of everyone on my team. We did not flinch for 1 second. We were all heated the entire fucking game, yelling at each other, but it was all out of love and competitiveness. It was a beautiful thing. It was a fun game, man. Those guys are really fucking good. Neither of us played perfect. There was a lot of hard calls, but yeah, it was 2 heavyweights beating the shit out of each other, and you can't really ask for a lot more than that. It was awesome. Can't wait to play it again, which I feel like is probably coming up here pretty soon. So I didn't see that, but yeah, I can't wait, man. Those guys are awesome. It was an amazing time playing against them, and I look forward to doing it again.
That was a super fun game to watch. I just wanted to give a shout out to a couple of people. Shane on Red Legs, been in KBKL for probably 15, 20 years. Tore his ACL last year on the 2 years ago on the shitty field, grass field somewhere.
Ooh.
So it was really fun to see Shane playing high level kickball out there left field against Post House and sliding all over the place, making plays. He's one of those people that I just love watching play. And then Tony at first base for Red Legs. That dude, he used to play on the Growlers, man. I don't know what you guys taught him. He wasn't that good. He's a good kickball player.
One minute on Tony. Tony was a last-second first baseman for this year because some shit fell out with our team at the beginning of the year. And that motherfucker has stepped up every single game all year and has been lights out. He's not the greatest in warm-ups. He's not the greatest in practice. But as soon as that fucking game starts, that man doesn't drop a thing.
Yeah.
It's awesome. He's been one of the best surprises all year. And credit to him, man.
Did you guys pay for his lace
Or something?
That man did 75 hard and came back a brand new person. It was awesome.
Well, Nicholas would say that because Tony used to play for the homies and the Mahomies, basically at first, third and then first base. So I had nothing to do with that. That's how well he's done. So yeah,
Clearly.
Thanks, Cougar.
clearly, I know.
I gotta say, too, watching this game, it was really, I mean, I've been in a lot of close games, and it's different when you're in the game, but being a spectator and being able to see the energy of both teams is really fun, and being close to them in the dugout and everything. But it's just those kind of games that you see in these teams that chip away and are playing super high level kickball. I mean, just would have loved to see that at Hobbs. I mean, I know that the board has to do decisions on game of the week and everything, but the amount of people that were out there watching that and wanted to see that game was really high. So it was really fun to be there and to watch that.
Yeah, arguably game of the year.
For sure.
I mean, atmosphere of the year by far.
So I'm going to get myself in trouble here. I'm 100% sure. And that this is going to sound like it's taking away from the game, which it's not, because this is obviously an awesome game. The Red Legs, I think, shows you guys have really stepped up. I mean, that's a fucking awesome game. Sweet result. And I know we're trying to rush through here, but you gotta you can put the shot clock on, but I need some ISO ball. So I heard this fourth hand. So Jess and Nick, I'm glad you guys are here. So you could tell me if I'm wrong, and this is all just bullshit. And I know I'm not the board's favorite person, especially after the fiasco with Sean not being able to host a podcast last year, and our captain getting banned for the year. And I've been in the position on the board where I have people come into me being "You're not doing it right," that were former board members, and I'm like, you know what, get the fuck out of here. This is a hard job. So I heard that again, fourth hand, that Red Legs asked for certain teams to rep this game.
It's on Facebook. It's literally, everyone can read what I said.
And then
I'll read it for you verbatim.
And then one of the teams did rep the game.
I'll read it to you verbatim.
Yeah, but Post House wasn't asked if they had an
I'll read it to you verbatim. Let me get to it. I sent it to Simon today.
Hi, my name is Nick. What the fuck is going on right now?
You don't even know.
On a side note, Nick only showed up so he knows when he plays next week.
I don't know shit that's going on.
On the Facebook, where we are talking about who we want for marquee matchup, Liz posted that thing, and we're talking about marquee matchup. And I go, and because we won't be game of the week, please don't put us at Hobbs 7:15. Put us at YSC. It just makes more sense from a viewing standpoint. And Global versus LSF at other time at YSC, also for viewing. And then Trey goes, LOL, nah, you getting Hobbs either way. And I go, limiting viewership is silly. Plus, ideal sitch would be y'all or Invictus LG reffing us. That cannot be more clear that I just want solid refs. And you can take that as shade to whatever you want. But in no way did we get preferential treatment. There was missed calls both ways. Late, there were hella missed calls against us and extras that would have ended the game earlier on. Also, if anybody has any horse in the race, Global's rooting for us to lose, and if you want any proof of that, listen to the after hours and what seating they got.
Thanks, Jess.
Hold on.
I wanted to ask Sean. So I guess the question is, were you aware of it, and did that impact the board's decision to place teams at certain fields at all?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I mean, it's all public.
If it means anything,
so-
I yelled at all 4 reps.
Yeah. So, and here's the deal.
And we lost.
I actually told another board member this tonight. I've told multiple board members this in the past. It's something I learned firsthand. It's something that I'm going to tell any new board member that joins, and eventually whoever replaces me as well. I'll tell all of you it until I'm blue in the face. I've been on the receiving end of the same statement I'm going to make, and I will be again in the future. No matter what the board does, nobody's going to be happy unless it personally benefits them or their team. That's just the way it is. The great thing about it is no matter what happens or what has happened to this point, it's almost like we still have a tournament that's going to decide who the champion is this year, and everybody's forgetting that. Say it's an excuse all you want, but every year there's a complaint that could be made from every single team unless you are undefeated from 1 to 36 about your ranking, about your scheduling, about your reffing, or about an outcome of any particular game. That's just the way it is.
I'm a masochist.
And
you can
I
shit on me all day.
No, and that's the great thing is because whether you like me, you don't like me, or whether you're indifferent on me, I love playing devil's advocate, and I love being able to see it from both sides. Because I personally feel like I have been on the extreme end of both sides of that as a regular player, as a captain, and as a board member. Whether I personally feel it has been fair or unfair doesn't honestly fucking matter.
Well,
because once it's done, it doesn't get undone by complaining.
Yeah.
The only thing that gets done is going out and fucking winning.
Right. It's mostly an optics thing for
And-
me.
and
the
I
problem is
100%
that despite the board having their hands in pretty much as they can, it's tough to keep an eye on everything all the time.
Can you
And
explain
it's
this
just
to the
like-
podcast listeners who don't know all the inside baseball? We skipped like 3 steps.
I was never involved in the schedule.
No, just what is the complaint? What is the big issue? I still
So,
am
and
unclear.
we haven't talked about it yet.
So it's
It's
really quickly.
It's an optics thing. So if the perception was that Redlegs asked for certain refs to ref the game, and the other captains weren't asked if they were okay with those refs, it just looks bad because like in the past, the opposite has
So
been
that's
done.
what happened?
Like especially for the championship game.
On
Maybe-
Facebook, I asked for good refs. Yes, I did. In our game, that was going to be the best game of the week. I said, I want solid refs. I will say it every single time. I don't know what's confusing about
I'm
that.
clear on that point, but
I will just go
Post
ahead
House was
and
never
before we go,
Simon's mad.
that
Before we
other
go
refs were going to
any-
ref the game other than the people who were assigned to ref
Before
the
we
game
go
based on how we've refed all
any
year.
He thought that I handpicked the refs for our game. I was like, Global Shirt Factory, like behind the scenes, like please give us these refs, and that he didn't get any input, which was not the case.
I'm just trying to understand why Post House is mad.
I
Because
also
they
don't
were
know.
not
I don't know that they
involved in
were.
the
I heard
discussion.
this. I heard this like fourth hand, so
Okay,
I
yeah.
have no idea. But also, I will say, Jess, totally fair. Everybody wants good refs to their games.
I know that, but this game is the game and mattered a lot. And you can be mad at me. Like I said, when I walked up, I can catch shade for that. I really do not care.
I don't-
That game had no business having refs that had no idea what they were doing because of the implication
But also,
and because
who ended
Simon
up-
is there.
Who ended up reffing?
It
Global
was
and
Shirt Factory and Global.
Who
And
both had a
again,
vested interest in the outcome?
Global wanted us to lose. If anything, Shirt Factory didn't care. They got the 6.
I understand. I'm just
Yeah.
trying to get a whole picture of the entire situation.
No,
I'm not
it-
on all the
it's-
text
it's
threads that y'all are on.
It's
So-
strictly an
so
optics thing for
playing-
me, and it's like if the board doesn't realize what's going on,
And so we're
then
talking
it's
complaining.
nothing.
And Sean brought up the ranking thing.
The same way that we ask for who wants to ref every week. The text went out. I haven't refed all year. I was like, I'll ref. I didn't even know who the fuck was playing. For real. And it's a 7 o'clock game. Of course, I've been drinking, you know, just doing whatever. But I don't care which team on my end. I don't care who won.
Where'd all that money come from? That
Yeah, I mean, you
bought all
can
those
watch on film. Like, there was bad calls both ways. Literally, there was both bad calls both ways. If we need to screenshot every single one, I will. But I have no shade towards the refs. And again, we got screwed on some calls, but it is what it is. There are not going to be professional refs at a rec kickball game. To expect that is crazy. And again, I coach college soccer. No game is going to be perfect. We have bad refs all the time. I yell at them because they're paid. But I'm like, come on,
Yeah.
this is crazy.
Well, like
And-
It was a very tough game to ref too. Both those teams came to fucking play. Like, it was very, very even. It was.
Yeah,
And this is why I'm
100%.
glad you're here, Jess.
It's
I
game
just
of the
didn't
year.
want this to like be out in the ether
Yeah.
rumor mill. Like this
Yeah,
is a,
yeah.
real
I
rumor
will
mill.
happily clear anything.
And I can't
I
talk-
ain't never shied away from anything. I'll keep it a buck for everyone. And then Sean, my thing is like talking about complaining for seeding, saying there's no point. If there's no point in seeding, let's just randomly draw it like fall ball then.
Yeah.
I mean, there is a point.
I
in
never
seeding.
said there was absolutely.
did.
I didn't
And
say there was no
Open
point in
rosters.
You said win the championship. You have to be there. Okay, but anyways,
that's
let's-
not that's a false equivalency.
I'm just saying.
That is an
it is
absolute false
bullshit,
equivalency.
and we'll talk about the seedings later, but it's bullshit, and it's not okay to be biased on in a league where we work hard all freaking year. And I'm glad you brought it up now because you're the one that started this before later, but the seedings do matter, and it's disrespectful.
They do matter. No one said that they didn't matter.
Let's save that for later. Let's save that.
I'm sure we will 100%.
That's fine.
Strictly an optics thing for me, and the board can't see everything all the time. All
Yeah.
I'm saying is, like, we used to, like, for the championship game, for example, we would ask the teams if there's any teams they don't want repping them. Because
I'll just tell you this.
there is
As
bad
soon
blood
as-
between certain teams in the league.
As soon as we had our meeting on Monday at 7 p.m., we immediately did our seedings and then immediately did the field settings, which we pretty much randomized, which we had a random neutral observer who is here with us who can confirm that as well. Yeah. Jeff, if you'd like to come up
later.
Which we can discuss that as well. The field settings were randomized like we have done all year with the schedule.
Yeah.
So that was not handpicked. Yes, all of those comments were put up on Sunday and Monday. Yes, our meeting was at 7 p.m. after those comments were publicly made. Did half the board see them? Yes. Did most of the board see them? Yes. Did all of the board see them? No.
Did it impact the reffing assignments anyway?
Absolutely not.
There you go.
That's long and short.
That's all I wanted to know.
But we'll discuss it more later, I guarantee you.
Hey,
Cougar, no, I know. No one's blaming the refs. It was a great game of the year, banger. Most everybody had fun.
Again, I don't want the game to get lost in all this.
Yeah, no, 100%.
I'm going to throw some pocket sand at this shit and fucking get us going here. But one thing I wanted to say, watching this game and watching throughout the season or whatever, with the Red Legs. By the way, this is Alex now.
Hi, Alex.
But watching the Red Legs this season, like they've definitely got a fire lit under their ass. But one thing that I really wanted to point out that shouldn't be lost on this is actually watching Jess be able to play with as much work as she's had done on her legs and her knees. It is. She's fucking balling out right now. Regardless of all the work, just like Shane has been with his recovery and everything. It's nice to see her out there trucking around and being able to play at a very high and competitive level. So that's all I had.
Thanks,
Cougar, why don't you tell everybody where we're at?
Johnny's North, 402 North 2nd Street?
401. You're pretty close.
401, nice.
You're getting better each time.
402 is the whorehouse next door.
Yeah.
What? Whatever. 401.
And a big thank you to this week's sponsor, Invictus Fitness.
Oh, yes.
Angela, the owner, is here with us. Why don't you tell us once again a little bit about the business itself?
So we're located in East Lawrence. We are pretty close to LBC. Most people know where that's at. We've got a private personal training studio there. We specialize in one-on-one, small group, couples training. And, one thing I really enjoy doing is I like having my travel kickball teams in there with me. So I've got like my Lisa Frank girls in, and like in the off season, I love having lifting sessions every single week. And I think it's a really great team bonding experience, and it's something that I would recommend, all teams do just for like a fun activity, even if it's just like a one-off, like, hey, we would like to, see some exercises of like how we can get stronger, how we can get faster, or whatever. So that's something that I personally really enjoy doing. Obviously, it's my job, but it's just a lot of fun, and I highly recommend it for teams.
And how do they contact you for Invictus Fitness there, Angela?
They can go to our website at www.invictusfitnesslawrence.com, or you can shoot us a DM on Instagram as well at Invictus_Lawrence.
Do you have a fax line? I'm kidding.
No fax.
Damn.
I can vouch for the music played at Invictus Fitness. I don't actually go, but my art studio is on the other side of the wall, so I hear what they listen to all day, and it's perfect.
Nothing but
it's always,
bangers.
yeah. I'm like, I don't have to listen to anything. This is great.
Classical music, Mozart.
Yeah,
I love classical music.
Yeah.
Hey, I love classical
Great
music.
lifting music.
Tchaikovsky? No?
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I fucking bumped to some Tchaikovsky.
Absolutely. I actually love classical music, by the way.
Bumped to the Bumblebee.
Oh, Rimsky-Korsakov? Yeah. That's right.
Ben, is that the
I
thing
love
that's going
classical
to get you in
music.
trouble
Right, I
with
love
the
classical
board, or do you have
music, I
more?
do. What?
First thing. that
Okay, good. Yes. Okay, good. I'll stick around.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm saving the rest of it for Cougar After Dark.
Great.
Oh, dear.
Roblaze is on his way.
Oh, no.
YSC 5 at 5 p.m. Uh-oh. Red Lion mauls Empire like they were a tourist that wandered down the wrong Topeka alley, 14-5.
I have a conspiracy theory, but no, I'm just kidding.
To be fair, is there such thing as a right Topeka alley?
No,
I
there is
think
no
so.
right
I
Topeka
think so.
alley.
I had like 4 observations from this game. The first was I spent a lot of time on the ground in this game, and I'm really feeling it, so I might need to go to Invictus Fitness and buff up a little bit because I'm definitely out of shape. 2, this game felt a lot closer the entire time than the final score would indicate. When I went and asked them what it was in the 8th, I think, they said I think it was 12-5, and I was like, what? It felt like we were up by 2 the entire game, something like that, and we were losing to start. The ladies for our team played amazing. Leslie had like she could have dunked the ball, jumped up and grabbed a line drive. It's amazing. And Tristan kicked a grand slam, and that really got us going. So, because the first time through the lineup, we kind of shat the bed. Or Empire just made some great defensive plays. But second time through, Tristan kicked a 4-run dinger, so that really kind of energized us.
I ran into Nick Lerner 20 minutes ago before this podcast started, and he told me that he's been playing kickball for 22 years, and he had the best inning of his entire life. He said he was playing catcher and had a right-footed kick out, and then on the very next batter, he had a left-footed kick out.
Back to back.
My God.
That's unprecedented. I mean,
In the bottom of
So
the
you're
ninth.
telling me he's out there dunking on people 3 weeks early?
Yeah. And I was telling Brant that he didn't realize that Aaron Newton wasn't going to be there this week. So he went out to left field for the first inning, and I had to go out there and tell him, sorry, man, you got to go play catcher. And he looked at me like I shot his dog.
And Empire's first kickers, super fast. Good luck.
And then he just killed it. It's great.
Yeah.
Also, Todd looks healthy. Beware. He threw some fucking rockets in this game. I haven't seen him throw that hard in a while. So, but yeah, that was pretty much it. Empire played really good. I was talking to Brand. I was like, within their team, who seem like they have like 18 people on there, there is a top 15 team in there. So watch out if you have to face them in the playoffs.
Where's Brent?
He says not coming.
He's not coming?
No.
He wants the bracket.
He gets that bracket,
Unleash
okay.
it. YSC 5 at 7 p.m. The Bald Beavers got stung worse than Steve Irwin. 14-1 by the LFK Rays.
Too soon.
No, yeah, we're
It's
within your
been
window.
not been 25 years, man.
Oh, man, I know.
Too soon, man.
Oh, God. Let's see here. Notes on this game?
There are
None.
There are none.
We got some LFK Rays here?
No. Nicole's here. Nicole, come on up. Yep. You don't know anything. That's not true, Miss Jameson. Come on up. Please. There we go. Here's a lady that claims she doesn't know anything. That was not true. Hi, Nicole.
I was super drunk.
You were super drunk.
I was super drunk, and I had lots of fun, and that's all that matters. So, yeah. I didn't even know what the score was.
14-1.
No, I do. So,
Yes.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes. Bald Beavers were awesome. I had fun. Yeah.
Good game. Thank you, Nicole.
All right, YSC 6 at 5 p.m. R-Bar popped the court suckers like cheap rosé on homecoming night, 19-7.
Do people drink rosé on homecoming night?
I don't know. Cougar, never mind.
Whatever.
I'm being nice tonight. Notes on this
Why be
game.
nice? Fuck that.
It's not Cougar After Dark. I'm being nice until then.
Fine.
LFK raised Sam. What, LFK? What, are these notes in the
That's
wrong
it.
section?
No, that's not. It's a Sam in the field, home run in the second. That's it.
But it was
That's
our
it.
bar at Corksuckers. Yeah.
I know. It says LFK. Like, what?
Yeah.
That was weird. No, that's what it says. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Weird.
That's all right.
Whatever. Moving on.
Left field kick is what I heard.
Okay. Well,
LFK. But it says LFK. It's like, what the
Left
hell?
field
Left
kick.
field kick.
Left
Okay, that
field
makes
kick.
sense.
We got a new stat.
I don't know. Yeah.
Added to the books.
That's why you're here, Steph. Thank you.
No, Nicole was chiming
Nicole,
in, telling me what
yeah,
that meant.
let us
Oh,
know.
okay. Okay.
Good performance. Our bar's been
solid
all year long.
Yeah.
Corksuckers up and down, obviously, but
Another blowout loss because they got blown out by Screamers like early in the season. Jesus. So, all right.
Yeah, no, our bar finishing the year at 5-5.
Yeah.
So solid finishing for them. Anyhow,
did they win the plate last year?
They did.
Yes, they did.
Our bar.
The plate.
YSC 6 at 7 p.m. The Rockets lit the fuse, but the first responders hosed them down 30-22. God damn. I know this one took forever.
They should have requested Global and Shirt Factory to ref this game. Jesus Christ.
What was the start time on that game?
7 o'clock.
7? It started right at 7?
I don't know.
That fucking game had to last 2 hours because
I heard the last 2 hours.
It lasted at least 2 hours because I know they weren't heading over to Hobbs until I believe after around 9 to do drop off.
Yeah.
Might have been some IFUs involved in that game.
Yeah, boy.
On equipment return.
Oh gosh.
That factored into the yearly count, maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see here. Notes on this game.
Let me read the notes.
Rockets. Check the backside because we ran out of innings. Lots of scores. Well, they didn't run out of innings. They ran out of spaces to mark the
yeah,
scores.
score sheets, yeah.
It only went 9. Lots of scores. First responders. First inning, Lexi popped up to Torrey, caught it out. Great tip. Third, Dalton home run. Hit fence, both defense.
Wow. It's pretty good.
Anybody from either team here?
No,
I don't
no
see
one from either
anybody.
team. No.
Ooh, now we come up. YSC 7 at 5 p.m. The D-Holes squeaked out a win tighter than skinny jeans at Thanksgiving in the Clump House, 12-11 over the Woost.
Here's Alex and Jeff. Hi, Jeff.
Wow, I think that might genuinely be the first time that I've ever heard Cougar call me Jeff and not Jeffrey. I know. That's.
I don't know why.
I know.
I don't know why.
Because he called you Jeffrey.
You know why? Because Alex refuses for me to call him by the full name. He bans me from saying this. So as soon as Alex. No. I would call him by the full name, but
okay.
he told me not to do it. So I see Jeff. I just stopped for what reason, Jeffrey?
That's okay. No, you're fine.
I don't know
You
why.
called me Jeffrey a lot when I was arguing with your one call where I thought Dan was safe at home, but that's okay.
He was out.
He was probably out. It's fine. If you don't know, I'm Jeff, and I like to party. This just felt like a good old fashioned like KVKL game. Like I wasn't around 15, 20 years ago, but from everybody that I talked to on my team, it felt like just a good throwback to times before. It was a lot of fun. It was competitive. We were kicking to fun spots. Like I couldn't have asked for a better Week 10 matchup that was both competitive. I mean, it was a one-score game and just a lot of fun. And that's all you can ask for when you're playing KVKL, in my opinion. Most fun wins for a reason. So it was good to go out and battle against a team of people, full of people that I love. So.
Yeah, I'm going to hold this away a little bit. That was pretty much a great summary. My wife retired this year from playing, and she said the same thing, is that it felt like a really good old school KVKL matchup. Great tunes, great vibes, great people on the field. Dan kicked a home run early in the game over our right fielder. We had a bunch of when we were kicking, we had a bunch of just chip shots, nothing like supremely big, no big bombs or anything. Cedric did kick it over your head once. I think that was the only. No, Paul got a ground rule triple also. But yeah, the game was a ton of fun. It was Amber's last regular season game. So nothing. The only thing that would have been better for this is if Amber had actually been the one who scored the last run for us, but she put me in scoring position to tie the game. And then Ariel ended up being the run that pushed us over for to win the game. Everybody had great time. There was a lot of fun. Can't be mad about this game. Hats off to Woost for everything that you've done the last couple of seasons. Good culmination. They put 6 on us in the 8th to pull ahead in this game. So they had no quit in them either. So yeah, that's about what I've got.
What's crazy is that I ref this about the first base. There's 3 outs at the plate on the Woost runners.
Oh yeah,
it's crazy.
I was going to mention that. Yeah, we did take 3 runs off the board with 3 putouts directly at home, 2 by Amir and 1 by me. I knew Dan was going to be coming.
After 2 at the same time. Two outs, right?
2 double play back to back at home.
Yep.
Amir tipped 1 into whoever is. I'm sorry, Chris. In front of Dan, and then that went to the fence that I ran from pitcher to grab, and I knew Dan was going to be trucking around trying to get in, and I dropped it on him right at home plate. 6 inches from sliding in.
He was out.
And then a couple innings later, Amir got another tip in to I don't remember who on their team. Chris again. Okay.
Again? Jesus.
Bad Chris. Sorry, Chris.
Sorry, Chris.
Woost might be the most played to the level of your competition team we've seen in a long time. Lost to Harpies by 2, lost to Love Garden by 1, beat Late Fees by 1, beat Screamers by 1, beat Gators by 4, and then lost to D-Holes by 1. I mean, you guys are, every game is close.
Yeah, another thing that I forgot to mention actually is that Woost, I believe, became Woost after a string of name changes, Murda Inc., Murda Train, Murda Tang, a bunch of different.
Shaolin.
Shaolin Shadow Boxers for a little bit.
Boxers, yeah.
Coolmania,
Cool
back in the day. But we've been Woost since 2015, and this is the best record coming out of the regular season that we've ever had. A huge credit to my team who's allowed me to, I've said this a lot on the podcast, but I've tinkered with a lot of stuff ever since I took over as co-captain 2 years ago, and everybody's really just bought into knowing that they're going to get to play, meaningful minutes, but when we need certain people in certain spots, we're going to make it happen. And it's just like, I mean, I think it's probably similar to Empire. We have 18 people show up pretty frequently, and it's one of those things that sure we could shorten our rotation and maybe play 10 to 12 and punch up a little bit higher, but it's so much fun to play with all of those people. And 7-3 is nothing to hang our hat on. We're really excited. I think we lost our 3 losses were by a combined 4 runs. So we're hot coming into the tournament, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see what happens. So,
Ben?
So real quick for the people who can't see us here. Alex and Jeff were both squatting by the table here, and I think it's a subconscious thing because the table's very low. Like if you're sitting, it's at knee level. So they felt like they had
It's like they were talking to children. They were just getting on our level.
Well, I mean,
eye level. Yeah.
They are after a fashion. But,
well,
so
hopefully it says no one.
Seth took a picture of it and sent it to the chat group. I think you need to post that on the Facebook page.
All right, I will.
But it also reminds me of a joke real quick, Cougar. If you go to take a dump at 11:59 p.m.,
oh, Jesus, those old school toilets. Oh, jeez.
and the clock strikes midnight, what do they call that?
What?
Same shit, different day.
Same shit, different day. By the way, I've been to Korea. I've seen those type of toilets. When I first saw, I was like, "What the hell is that?" Seriously.
Innovation.
That was they were the ones first before the Western toilets. But, okay, whatever. No, I did not try one of those while I was in Korea. No, I did not try those.
Cougar's just stalling before the next game.
Yeah.
YSC 7 at 7 p.m. John Denver experience, don't drink shift, left the tropics feeling a Rocky Mountain low, 19 to 13. This was another
13.
run.
I wish
19
it was
to 3.
13.
Sorry.
I wish.
No earned credit there. 19 to 3 run rule. I blame Matt Pendry solely.
Oh, leave Matthew alone.
Where it is, this is, I heard fourth hand that there was a team meeting and they were having a vote about his captaincy. I don't know. That's just what I heard.
Oh, will you stop it?
Something about like not showing up,
John,
like
stop.
an absentee father.
Stop. Leave Matthew alone.
I heard he's at a Nickelback concert.
Yeah. It was Creed. It was Creed.
No, this week, right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
This week's Nickelback.
No, you got your denominations mixed up. He smoked a dime bag before the game. That's what.
Notes on this game: JDE sliding catch to end the inning by shortstop after Avery tip in the park home run by Scott in the top of the 5th. Bailey double play in the bottom of 5. Sam ate his Wheaties. Bailey with a bomb in the 6th. Run rule after 7. KBC double play in the top of 4. Tipped off first and caught by Junior in right.
All I gotta say with this game is JDE. They placed kicks so well. Any spots in the outfield, they just picked up space. Bing, boom, 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 and like the vast majority, there's nothing else the outfield for the Tropics could have done. There really wasn't. Even though some of the outfielders for the Tropics would disagree. So credit goes to JDE. That you mentioned in the notes there, but a tip catch after Avery hit. It was 5-3, and there was a rally going on. And Scott was one that made a tip catch in the 3rd inning. If he didn't make that, there would have been more runs coming along for the Tropics, and momentum was stopped, and it just was gone for the Tropics. But credit to JDE, great game by them. Anyone with the Tropics want to talk about
Yeah,
this?
Drennan's going to come down here and talk about the game.
Oh, yes, Drennan's here.
Yes, he is here. He's going to come
Brennan,
talk
wanna talk
about
about
it.
it?
He's the official spokesperson for
Brennan.
Ryan this evening because Ryan is sad.
Mr. Dolsky.
Can I just say how much bullshit it is that KBC has been here every week for the podcast, and they're forced to sit on the floor for this one? What is that?
No, it's okay. I'm Asian. We sit on the floor. It's okay. I insist. Hi, Drennan. Hello. What happened?
Got a slice of humble pie pretty bad. So hopefully we can turn it around for playoffs. But yeah, it was pretty rough. Pretty sad.
Yeah, I know.
That
it?
That's it for me. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Drennan. Anyone from the Tropics want to talk about it? Anyone?
I think their feelings have been let known.
Okay. All right.
Oh. YSC. Yes, she here.
Sure, you want to talk about it? He says no. Okay. Making sure here.
YSC 8 at 5 p.m. The Toe Pokes sent the Honey Badgers reeling on the field and in the Hobbs Park stands 21-16 in extras. Notes on this game.
Extras? 10 innings.
Yeah, 10
What?
innings.
Yep.
Yeah, there were a lot of in-depth notes on this game.
Of all the games this past weekend, this is the one that fucked up the rankings the most.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Can confirm.
Well,
Honey
we'll look it up.
Badgers. Eric blasted a line drive to center field for inside the park home run in the 3rd. RJ Fielder's choice triple in the 9th. Cleared the bases and tied the game. Toe Pokes. Aaliyah charged to catch bunt from Reagan in the 3rd. Great defense from Kenny and Dustin in the 6th. Zach had several sliding catches in right field. Isaac scored from second on a catch at first with a missed tag on the runner when attempting a double play.
By the way, Sean, it's a hard one to pronounce. It's Aliyah, not Aaliyah.
Oh, yeah, this is
Aliyah. Yeah, I know.
Honey Badgers. Okay, yep.
Sorry, Aliyah.
Is
That was
anybody present to speak about the game?
No, I don't think
see
anyone
any
present.
Toe Pokes.
No Toe Pokes, no Honey Badgers. No.
They just come in, fuck up the ecosystem,
they got,
and leave.
I didn't know the
It's
Toe
like they're the biodome.
I think it was like Honey Badgers got like 8 in the bottom, 9 in the bottom of the 8th to tie it up.
Yeah.
And then in the 10th inning, Toe Pokes got 5 in the top of the 5th, and the Honey Badgers, unfortunately for them, unreturned.
I played both of these teams this year.
Hi, Lacey.
Hola, buenas noches. Yo soy un miembro de Topox, pero no estaba presente, entonces no tengo información.
Gracias.
¿Qué?
She wasn't there, so she doesn't
I
know.
don't think she has any information.
Jesus, Lacey, what do you want me to do? Do my summer in Korean? Don't make me do that, please.
I was just going to say, I played both these teams this year, and against both of these teams, if they get base runners, which, they've got a lot of speed, top of the lineup all the way through, and they've got some really big kickers, and You know, I would say like with base runners, and like RJ has a huge leg. I mean, Isaac had a grand slam against us. Just can't really feel comfortable when you've got kickers up that can really just put the ball wherever and just have a lot of power. And that's like these two teams are definitely like high octane on their offense for sure.
Yeah, just to dovetail on that, Topokes, they've only gone 1-1 in the last 2 weeks, but they've scored 41 runs over the last 2 games against Rollers and Badgers.
Yeah.
That's not scoring 41 against
when you
teams
lost
in the
26-20 in a
20s.
row,
That's,
yeah.
that's crazy.
Yep.
Also, Badgers, obviously they've had a brutal schedule. That's what happens when you're the 6th or 7th best team in the league, but they've only allowed less than 10 runs 3 times all year. Again, you're playing against Invictus and Johnny's and Post House and everybody, but that's tough going into the playoffs, knowing that you have to score 10 plus every week to win. Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of like, you know, if you're Love Garden or a Segerster, you got to score 10 plus, and that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah. YSC 8 at 7 p.m. The Soda Jerks got shaken, stirred, and sprayed all over the outfield by the Screamers 20-7. Notes on this game, Soda Jerks, phenomenal catch by Kevin at center to end the 6th inning. Played first, 2 outs at bottom of the 6th without third base ref. Screamers, tough call at first inning going home, but first base had definitive view. Wacky home run by Kevin in the 5th. Whoever was the scorekeeper on this was shitting on his other refs.
No third base ref?
Hey, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah, no third base ref, dumped on. Terrible calls by first base, dumped on. Whoever the scorekeeper was.
I hope the video doesn't come out and they're just on the fence saying nothing the entire time.
Yeah. What? No Screamers or Jerks here tonight? Surprising. Well, come talk about the game, Alex.
Come on down, Alex.
I can't throw that much shade in the game. No, Carolyn was scorekeeper. I think Jeff took over for a little while too, but yeah, Dover had to use the restroom in the middle of an inning, so he ran away. So to Soda Jerk's defense on this game, no Jeremy, no Eli, which puts their entire defense completely out of whack. They played 6-4 the entire time also. So the fact that they even kept it to within 13 when Screamers were able to drop 20 on Corksuckers earlier this season.
Yep, 20-4. Yep.
Yeah, so credit to the Jerks on that front. Screamers came to play this game, though. They had most of their people there that have been in and out, weaving in and out all season long. They were able to convert, get people scoring from first base, from second base. They had a couple of real deep kicks. But overall, it was just they set the tone early, went up like 5-0, 6-0, 7-0 before Jerks even got 1 run on the board, and then it was just kind of over. It was even one of those body language and mentality thing. Like literally in between innings, I saw Derek just trying to dribble a ball, and he bounced it off his knee, and I'm like, well, that's pretty much the entire game. It's just little things like that you can see. It's just like, well, this is an analog for this entire series today. So, but yeah, it was still fun to play, to watch. I got to do a bunch of running around and chasing people because everybody just kept taking extra bases. It was awesome.
Thank you, Alex.
On to Thrivent Financial Field, sponsored by Brandon Shreve at Hobbs Park, 7 p.m. Johnny's turned Sacred Sword into a butter knife, 17-1.
Michael.
Woof. Notes on this.
No.
Sacred Sword, another great center field catch. Impressive punt from catcher to get the out at first. Johnny's center field, great catch in second for Sword.
Michael, come on up. Come on, Michael. Please. Michael, no. No. I haven't running. No, come on up, Michael. Come on.
It's a trap.
No. What's Cougar short for? What do you mean? Jason Jinsung Huang. What? I'm not a fun person, Carrie. I'm sorry.
He gets it from his mama.
What?
Read the recap, Cougar.
I'm not running any of the recaps. Fine.
Washi was the only run.
Sorry, but that's crazy to hold Sword to one run. That's crazy
Yeah.
defense.
I mean, that's
Okay, fine.
You don't handle speed well? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, okay. Fine, I'm going to read a synopsis from Michael,
Who said
even
that?
though... Yeah.
Who said that?
Who said that? Okay.
Malloy.
Anyways, I'm going to read the stuff from Michael, even though Michael is literally like 20 feet away from me. Anyways, here's what Michael Litton said. Quote, Sword is a fast young group that seems to get better each week. We know they put up runs in a hurry, so we did our best not to leave anything to chance. Score we didn't really do it justice. We played well and lucked out on some bad kicks / good plays to prevent them from scoring in some situations they maybe should have. Several times with numerous runners on with no outs. Contrary to what I heard from one person in the other dugout, refs did a great job, and I thought got the vast majority of the close calls right. Sword also missing some folks. Could be a scary team to play in coming weeks. Watch out, unquote. That's from Michael from Johnny's synopsis, even though he's sitting 20 feet away from me.
good.
40. Oh, sorry, Carrie. 40
The
feet away from
disgust
me.
on your face was worth every second of that.
You're welcome.
And rounding out marquee matchup weekend, Thrivent Financial Field, sponsored by Brandon Shreve, Hobbs Park, 9:15. The Ringers yoinked the Gators with a Y and made them their swamp puppies, 24-7. Notes on this game: run rule after 8.
That's it.
Game of the week.
I watched the tape. I don't know what
watch the
happened.
film, says Carrie. Okay.
Go watch the film.
It's really fast.
Here's Carrie from Johnny's. Hi, Carrie.
Hello. Yes, I am Carrie. I was the scorekeeper for this game. Very entertaining game. Glad I got to be out there. Shout out to all the scorekeepers everywhere. It is a thankless job. There is a lot of writing involved. And when I leave fun comments and they get butchered during the podcast, it does not encourage good faith moving forward.
Mike.
What? Oh, yeah, sorry, that's an inside joke. That's totally fine. But to be fair, no, Game of the Week was actually highly entertaining. Shout out to both teams for, keeping it close, keeping everybody engaged. Being on the walkie-talkie, also shout out to whoever was doing scoreboard. They totally kept up, and we got fun radio nicknames, so. Yeah, no, all good. Okay, that's my piece.
Thanks. Thank you, Doc.
Was that your podcast debut? Was that your that?
What's your podcast debut?
All right.
Oh, I got took before.
Jerry's been here.
All right, well, that wraps up Marquee Matchup Week, and a big thank you to our YSC and our weekly sponsor, and one of our main sponsors this year, Invictus Fitness. We are going to take a short break and come right back. That way everyone will have their free and ever-loving chances to just absolutely shit all over me. Thankfully, I've been preparing for this moment my whole life. So we're going to catch a quick break.
Microphone in Ben's hand. Ben is
Yeah.
just, come on. Preparing for being shit on your whole life.
Oh, yeah.
You a
Yeah.
German porn star?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Something of the sort.
Oh, God.
Man, OnlyFans came way too late.
They don't call him Shiza Sean for nothing.
Really, Ben? Really?
Too many S's.
My word.
A big thank you, not to Cougar, not to Ben, but to our podcast panel guests, Angela the Impaler Fedge and Seth Super Sports Sanchez, and to everybody who came down to listen, and who everybody is going to hang around and prepare for our yearly installment of Cougar After Dark. So, Cougar, why don't you go ahead and play us out, and we will get ready for this short break.
You're welcome, Brandon, for the song.
Little jock jams.